Recording Academy. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit. Hands on my knees, shaking ass.
Hi, I'm Eric from my phone and welcome to another video. We are back home and it is now time to react to the Grammy nominations. They just came out a couple hours ago. I've been trying my best to avoid spoilers. I think I've made it work out, but I'm very excited to see really honestly how the Grammys messed it up, because I think that's what we get each year, is that the Grammys are not, the end all be all of someone's talent. If someone gets a Grammy, they generally do have talent, but we've had some nominations and some awards in the past that say otherwise. But let's not get into that. Let's focus on the now. Going in, I'm hoping, currently my favorite albums that came out in the past year that I would love some representation are Greatest Hits from Waterparks, as well as If I Can't Have Love, I Want Power from Halsey. I would love for both those albums to be represented. I also love Evermore, which is within the period. I bet it probably will get some sort of nomination. It's Taylor Swift after all. I bet Sour is going to get something. I bet Happier Than Ever is going to get something. So there's going to be a bunch of stuff. But when I was racking my brain, I realized that a lot of the albums I listened to this year actually didn't come out this year. So not a ton of the things will I maybe know. So that might make this video a little quicker than in the past. But I am excited nonetheless to really dive into it and see. If I know only one thing from it, I'm probably just going to pick it as my prediction. I will be doing predictions. And if there's more than one that I have thoughts about within a category, we'll put it on the screen so you can see my thinking about it. I also will put timestamps for different categories in the description below, so check that out if you don't want to watch the whole video. I know it can be long and some awards you might not care about. Anyway, let's jump right into it. So I'm on the Variety article, so that's how it's going to be written out for me from the Variety article. And we're starting with Best Music Film. So there's Inside, David Byrne's American Utopia, Happier Than Ever from Billie Eilish, Music Money Madness, Jimi Hendrix, and Summer of Soul, which is various artists. I don't know Summer of Soul at all. I actually haven't seen any of these, and I feel bad about that. I don't watch a lot of films. That's on me. But if I were to say which one I think it will be, I think it should be Inside. Happier Than Ever could win because it's Billie Eilish, and Billie Eilish does really well at the Grammys for whatever reason. I mean, I love her, but I think she's getting too many things. But I think it could be either. My mom said that the Happier Than Ever love letter to Los Angeles was really good, so I hope to check that out on my own time. But I also hope to watch Inside on my own time, and I think it being about the pandemic and dealing with a lot of tough issues, I think it's more creative than having it be a concert. But maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just so oversaturated with Billie Eilish that I just want something new. But I think overall this pandemic thing, I think Bo Burnham, he's got it in the bag, right? Now on to Best Music Video. We have Shot in the Dark from AC/DC, Freedom by Jon Batiste, I Get a Kick Out of You by Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga, Peaches by Justin Bieber featuring Daniel Caesar and Giveon, Happier Than Ever from Billie Eilish, Montero, Call Me By Your Name by Lil Nas X, and Good For You from Olivia Rodrigo. Whoa, I do know most of the pop ones. It's actually funny. I planned on reacting to Montero, Call Me By Your Name and the Happy Ever music video. I planned on reacting to those at some point but never got the chance to, so maybe I'll react to those later. Good For You, for me, I think it just isn't the biggest in terms of the music video. I think it's a great music video. I enjoyed it. I reacted to it, but it got really weirdly cut at a bunch of times because of the brutal music video that was attached to it. So it's not really available right now, unfortunately. It kind of just got fully messed up, which is really sad. But I would say that I heard so many things about Montero, Call Me By Your Name. I think at this point I want to react to it, but it's also I do know generally what's going to happen in it, so maybe I won't. But you can let me know down in the comments below. I think Montero is going to win that because everyone was talking about it. And as much as everyone's talking about Happier Than Ever, the song, I heard nothing about the music video. So I have no idea what that's about. So I think it's going to have to go to Montero, right? I also think this is the most pop that this category has really ever been. So I'm interested to see if we get any alternative nods and other stuff, because it seems like we aren't really. Now I'm scrolling through stuff. I don't know contemporary classical composition, classical music. Congratulations to whoever got nominated and whoever is going to win. Good job for you. Randomly, an immersive audio album, they have Fine Line, like from Harry Styles, which came out in 2019. I can't imagine that being relevant now, so someone please explain how that worked out. Best remix recording, I only know the Met Him Last Night, the Dave Aude remix. It's remixing the Demi Lovato and Ariana Grande song. It was a fine remix, I just didn't like the song originally. So maybe that'll win, but I'm not even gonna write that down. Okay, so we now have Producer of the Year, non-classical, and we have Jack Antonoff up for it. I think he did get it last year, but I don't remember for sure. Maybe it was Andrew Watt. I don't really remember at all. But Jack Antonoff is here. He did St. Vincent, Lana Del Rey's Chemtrails, Gold Rush from Taylor Swift, best song from Evermore in my opinion. I know he did the Sling Claro album, the Solar Power album, and also his own Bleachers one. So very prolific. Good for, him. Then we have Roger Shahade. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. Shahade. Did some other stuff. Nothing I really heard. Oh, Kiss Me More. Ooh. And some other songs from Doja Cat's album. Congrats. Mike Elizondo did Good Day from 21 Pilots. Mercy from 21 Pilots. I don't remember that one. Some other songs from 21 Pilots. Oh, Repeat from Grace Vanderbilt. I love that song, actually. Cool. Next we have Hit Boy. He did a couple albums. I don't know. It looks weird compared to the others in terms of how much, even though 2 albums is still nothing to sneeze at. It's the Nas album and the Judas and the Black Messiah, the Inspired album. I don't know that one at all. Then Ricky Reed did some other songs, including Rumors. Love that. And Don't Go Yet. So, bunch of people who are very prolific, it seems like, are shared here. And I like that we are getting a bunch of stuff. I don't see Phineas here, though, which is interesting for, Billie Eilish and, the Happier Than Ever nomination. So maybe it won't go over as much. Even though I'm a little salty with comes to Jack Antonoff. I think this year felt like the Jack Antonoff year in terms of just how everything sounded like it did. So I'm going to pick him, but it could be Roger. Yeah, it could be him too. So I'm going to put Jack Antonoff down though. This is by no means saying that some of the work that he did this year was something I was very excited about, but I just think he did a lot. I see a Jacob Collier nod in Best Arrangement, Instrument, and Vocals. Good for him if he wins that. Again, not writing it down, but it could happen. I do see that Bo Burnham got a nod for Best Song Written for Visual Media. That's the only one I've heard that exists, but I actually haven't heard the song, so again, not writing it down. I do see that Barack Obama is in spoken word. Maybe he'll get a 3rd Grammy, I think, at this point. I don't know, I feel like I just haven't listened to a lot of the stuff that's been out this year, but I'm also in the categories where I don't ever listen to stuff in. We're on to Best Música Urbana Album, which I actually haven't listened to any of these in full, but I've heard songs off of each of them. And we have Afrodisiaco by Raúl Alejandro, El Ultimador del Mundo with Bad Bunny, KG0516 from Karol G, and Sin Miedo del Amor y Otros Demonios with Kali Uchis. So I don't really know who actually could win because I've heard a lot about each of these. I'm going to go with El Ultimador del Mundo. I am going to put my foot down and say, this is the thing I want. But I think it could go J Balvin or Kali Uchis' way, probably. I haven't heard anything about Raúl Alejandro's, or really much of anything of Karol G's. I've heard of both of them as artists, but I didn't know that they even dropped albums. So I feel like they will not be going as far. Also, I think El Ultimador del Mundo is Bad Bunny's last record before retirement, but I'm not actually sure because I feel like he's released some singles since then. So I'm confused about that. Please let me know if that's been updated. In Best Latin Pop Album, I only know Revelación from Selena Gomez. I reacted to it. I'm going to put it down because I trust it's probably going to do well. I also think that, did they expand Latin? Because I just don't remember this from before, even passing by it. Okay, I don't know the contemporary gospel and Christian stuff. It just is not in my radar. But good luck to y'all. Best Country Song, I'm going to put Better Than We Found It from Maren Morris because it's the only one I've heard and I really like it. For Best Country Album, Starting Over from Chris Stapleton. He got to number 1, and I don't think any of these other ones were on there. I'm very thankful that we didn't get the Morgan Wallen album because I don't think the Grammy should be endorsing that at all. So hopefully that's how it turns out, that we don't get him at all as we keep going up. But I think Starting Over, I've heard really good things about it. I think I may have listened to it. I need to check on that. But like, Chris Stapleton is someone who a lot of people are really liking recently, so I could definitely see them doing well. That said, I don't know any of the solo performances or the collaboration, so we're gonna just keep going on. For Best Rap Song, it exists. Best Friend does. I barely remember it. I'll have to listen to it on my own time again. Jail is there, which I know is from the Donda record, which is just too long for me to react to. And so I'm either going to split it in half or I'm going to just listen to it on my own time. It's going to happen by the end of this year, but we'll see. Also, sorry, random noises are outside my house. I can't control them. I apologize. Best Rap Album. Okay. I will have more discourse later on it. I didn't even comment on the Best Rap Song, one. I'm not even going to put one down. I don't know it. But Best Rap Album. We have Certified Lover Boy with Drake, Call Me If You Get Lost from Tyler, the Creator, and Donda from Kanye West. I knew all 3 of those dropped. King's Disease 2 in the offseason, I'm going to just knock out right now. I've heard the Certified Lover Boy album is really bad. I want, because, I like queer representation, I'm going to put Call Me If You Get Lost, but I could also see it going to Donda because it's Kanye West and Kanye West does well. Best Melodic Rap Performance. Okay, so we have Pride is the Devil from J. Cole featuring Lil Baby, Need to Know from Doja Cat. Okay. Industry Baby, Lil Nas X featuring Jack Harlow. We'll see Unnamed, Tyler, the Creator featuring Young Boy Never Broke Again and Ty Dolla $ign, and Hurricane by Kanye West featuring The Weeknd and Lil Baby. I'm going to go with Industry Baby because Lil Nas X deserves a lot. I like that song. I listen to that regularly. Doja Cat's is a little more spicy for me. I don't really like that song in particular from her. So I'm just going to go for Industry Baby because it's a song I like to listen to. Best Rap Performance now, we have Baby Keem featuring Kendrick Lamar, Up from Cardi B, My Life, J. Cole featuring 21 Savage and More, Way Too Sexy by Drake featuring Young Thug, and Nathash by Megan Thee Stallion. I listened to Thought yesterday. Not for the first time. I listen to it regularly. I'm going to pick that one. 21, gonna graduate college. Iconic. I love that for her. And I like that. I'd be happy if Cardi won. It's interesting that, WAP is now out of the, ability for the Grammys to really pick it. And I think Cardi really should have submitted it last year, in all honesty. But we'll go with Megan Thee Stallion. I think it would also be iconic for Megan Thee Stallion to get a Grammy for a song in which she raps. Per the Recording Academy. That would be pretty iconic, I think. Best R&B Album. We have Temporary Highs in the Violet Skies. I don't know who that is. We Are by Jon Batiste. Still don't know who he is, but I can pronounce it and be okay. Gold Digger's Sound by Leon Bridges. Back of My Mind by her. And Hotels by Jasmine Sullivan. I've heard so many good things about Hotels, so I'm going to put it down because I want her to succeed, and I'm going to listen to it on my own time probably. I could see Back of My Mind winning because it's her, but I don't know. Maybe not. Best R&B Song is going to go to Leave the Door Open from Silk Sonic. It just is. I'm going to write that down too. I don't know anything in Best Progressive R&B Album. I feel bad. I just don't. I have no idea who those people are. Jon Batiste has so many nominations. Really good for him. I don't know you, but you seem like you're doing well. Best R&B Performance includes all the ones on this side, but I'm going to write down Leave the Door Open, but they did give Justin Bieber a R&B shout out. I haven't listened to Peaches, actually, to my knowledge, so I don't know, but I remember he complained last year about his music being considered pop when he considered it R&B. Even though I felt like Justice generally seemed like more of a pop time. I don't know, but Justin Bieber did get his wish, and I guess in some way, I don't like to say it, but I think we are breaking, the color boundary between R&B and pop in that way. I don't know, I still don't like saying that. I think that sounds weird and messy and weird of a white person going to the black space rather than the black people going to the white space. It feels weird. It feels weird to say, but maybe it could give more change for like, you know, more people of color winning album of the year. I think that would be amazing. Obviously, like The Weeknd was still snubbed last year, and I'm intrigued. Actually, Weeknd did get a nomination somehow. I guess he wasn't the main artist though, so he didn't submit it. But I'm going with Leave the Door Open for Silk Sonic here again, because I just feel like they've been a lot of places this year, so I'm gonna pick it. Best Alternative Music Album. Oh, we have Shore from Fleet Foxes. Haven't heard it. If I Can't Have Love, I Want Power. Yes, yes. I'm writing that one down. I already know that. Jubilee by Japanese Breakfast. I need to listen to that. I love the song Be Sweet from her. So we'll keep like listening, but it's gonna go to Halsey, hopefully. Collapse and Sunbeams by Arlo Parks, and Daddy's Home by St. Vincent. I know I need to listen to St. Vincent's project as well, but for now, it's gonna go for If I Can't Have Love, I Want Power. I'm so happy she has a nomination. Thank goodness, I hope she wins it. Also, this is to my friends that said that this album is just pop and isn't alternative. Fight me. I don't know much of the stuff, Best Rock Song and Best Rock Album. Black Pumas did another cuts and a live album. You guys need to come up with new material. I'm sorry, Black Pumas. It's so interesting. The rock albums are not shown in this, like the songs at all. Like I don't see any singles from like Halsey or St. Vincent or anything like that. I don't know why. Now we're into Best Dance Electronic Music Album. I don't know these things, but I thought Free Love from Sylvan Esso came out a while ago. Did it get more popular on TikTok and they could submit it this year or something? I feel like I heard that like a long time ago. I don't know. I'm not going to put anyone down here. I don't really know these albums well enough. But Major Lazer is here. Cool. Marshmallow's here. Congrats. Illenium's here too. Good for all of them. Okay, we're into pop. Exciting. Okay, so Best Pop Vocal Album. We have Justice Triple Chucks Deluxe. I think that's just like the very extended one. Okay. Planet Her Deluxe from Doja Cat. Happier Than Ever from Billie Eilish. Positions from Ariana Grande. And Sour by Olivia Rodrigo. All right. Justin Bieber's gotten a lot of nominations this year. Okay. I want to say it's either going to be Sour or Happier Than Ever. I'm going to root for the underdog of, I think Olivia Rodrigo is the underdog here. I'm sure she's getting plenty of nominations. But I'm going to pick her because she doesn't have any yet. And so I think Sour is a great album. I think Happier Than Ever is also a really great album. Planet Her is an album I like, but it does go all over the place a little bit. And Positions, it's fine, but it's not going to be my favorite from Ariana Grande. And it's not going to be my favorite out of this list. So I'm going to go with Sour. Best Traditional Pop Vocal Album should go to Dolly Parton. Enough said. Best Pop Duo Group Performance. All right. So we have I Get a Kick Out of You from Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga. Have I heard that song yet? I will. Sure. Lonely from Justin Bieber and Benny Blanco. I like that song. I don't listen to it much, but like it's there and it's not horrible. We have Butter from BTS. I still need to react to that. I meant to do that in Permission to Dance, but I haven't. But if the army is here and wants me to react to it, sure, let's do it. Higher Power from Coldplay. It's fine. And Kiss Me More from Doja Cat featuring SZA. I would love Doja Cat to get a Grammy. I don't think she got a Grammy last year at all. So I would love to give it to her and SZA. I'm glad that they are in this category. Artists of color should be able to get awards in the pop category, so let's do it. It also is a song from this list that I want to listen to most right now. Best Pop Solo Performance, Anyone. It's a good song from Justin Bieber. Right on Time from Brandi Carlile. Brandy's pop? Since when? Okay. Happier Than Ever. Positions from Ariana Grande and Driver's License from Olivia Rodrigo. I'm going to do the opposite of what I did with Sour because Happier Than Ever is that song. So we're going to give it to her. Best New Artist. Ooh, they have 10 this year. We have Rouge Aftab, Jimmy Allen, Baby Keem, Phineas, Glass Animals, Japanese Breakfast, The Kid Laroi, Arlo Parks, Olivia Rodrigo, and Saweetie. I'm going to pick Olivia Rodrigo. She's definitely had the biggest impact this year of anyone. Phineas is weird to have here. It's like when we had Noah Cyrus there before, like, it just didn't make sense. Japanese Breakfast, if they won, great. If Glass Animals won, because I know Heat Waves has been just crazy cool for them. Saweetie's great. Love her too. The Kid Leroy's made a big impact. I don't know the first three, like, at all. And Arlo I haven't gotten into yet either. So I'm going to go with Olivia Rodrigo because I think she really is the best new artist. I think she will win it too. All right, one big category out of the way. Let's go into Song of the Year, another big category. So Song of the Year, they have Bad Habits from Ed Sheeran. No. I like the song, but it's not the Song of the Year. For songwriting, what? No. A Beautiful Noise from Brandi Carlile and Alicia Keys. I don't know it. Driver's License could be up there. Fight for You from Her. We always have a Her nod here. Happier Than Ever from Billie Eilish. Yeah, it's probably that. Like, the thing is, I knew before that, like, her having 2 records of the year, like, in a row, I didn't like that because I was like, give it to someone else. But Happier Than Ever is an incredible song. It's much better than, like, Bad Guy was or Everything I Wanted. And I think AJ, you know, the reactor that we all know and love, and is the reason why I wanted to start my YouTube channel in the first place. Like, she said Song of the Year for Billie Eilish. It's probably going to go to her. But Kiss Me More is also here, Leave the Door Open, and Montero, and Peaches, and Right on Time. Wow, we have 10. They extended these categories. Good, but it also means it's harder to pin down. But I'm putting down Happier Than Ever. I could also see Kiss Me More, or Montero, or Leave the Door Open. I wouldn't be mad with any of those. Or Driver's License. Next, drum roll please for Album of the Year. This is the one that matters. I don't know why Record of the Year is number 1, like in the category. The one that really matters is Album of the Year, for me at least. So we have We Are from Jon Batiste. He is overwhelming in, like, nominations. I keep seeing his name everywhere. So congratulations to Jon Batiste, if he gets it. Like, he's everywhere. I need to really check that out. Love for Sale from Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga. Like, I'm sure they're great, but isn't this album, like, covers? I'm not giving an Album of the Year 2 covers. This isn't gonna happen. Justice Triple Chucks Deluxe. Oh my god, there's so many people on that project. I mean, it's a really long album now, right? Planet Her is up for Album of the Year? Wow, okay. Great for Doja Cat to have a full-length body of work, you know, shown. I don't think she's gonna win it, but, like, it's cool that she's represented. Happier Than Ever, having very short credits. Thank you, please, for my skimming. Back of My Mind from Her. We knew she would get an Album of the Year nod. She always does. She always does. Has she won it yet? No. This could maybe be her year. I feel like it's holding out a lot of false hope. I mean, she did get Song of the Year last year with I Can't Breathe. But it is kind of frustrating, I guess, to, you know, see that. Like, where she gets a Album of the Year nod and never gets it. It's kind of like, what the heck? Montero is on here. So Doja Cat could win an Album of the Year Grammy for 2 different things because she is featured on Montero. That's cool. That's exciting. Sour from Olivia Rodrigo. Evermore. Oh my gosh. Okay, I thought they were going to just, like, say bye to Taylor Swift. This is her only nod, right? She didn't get anything else? I don't think so. But, all right, cool. Evermore's here. And then Donda is also here. All right. So, oh my god, there's so many people on this project. I mean, it's so long of a project anyway. And I guess there's a lot of features and a lot of, like, producers on it. Like, that is how Kanye West works. So there's a lot. Oh, I also see that Taylor Swift could technically get a little bit for Sour. I don't know if that means, like, you fully get a Grammy, because this will be a lot of people to award a physical, like, thing to. So maybe not. I'm confused about that. Please enlighten me if they actually get it. But, interesting. Also, it looks like Kanye West has some credit on Montero. Okay, I should look through these more thoroughly. Okay, I'm a Swiftie by heart. But is Evermore my Album of the Year? I don't think Evermore is everyone's Album of the Year, if that makes sense. I'm gonna root for the underdog again. I'm going to go with Sour, I think. But I'd be happy if Planet Her won. I would be a little surprised, but I wouldn't be upset about it. I could see Montero getting it. I mean, it's pretty late in the year in like the thing. I don't know if Montero really defined the year, but I guess the song, like the singles from it, I guess did. Happier Than Ever could win, and that could be fine. I'd be chill with it, I guess. I don't know. It's just so interesting that it's all like these pop albums that a lot of them just have like cross posting on who it is. Like, I don't know if anyone ends up caring, if that makes sense. I don't know. I don't have like a strong opinion. I'm gonna go with Sour, but if Evermore were to win, I'd be surprised just because I don't feel like they would give an album of the year twice to the same person. But they could. But I'm gonna go with Sour, you know, give her an underdog thing, and also that idea of like, oh, this is our breakout onto the field. We give it to this young woman songwriter, like we've done with Billie and we've done with Taylor, and they did with Alanis back in 1995. And that just leaves one more category, which is Record of the Year. I feel underwhelmed so far, honestly. But I don't think anything big is gonna happen in the Record of the Year category, I feel like, so I don't really know what to do. So Record of the Year, I Still Have Faith in You by ABBA. ABBA getting a nod, okay, I wouldn't be upset. Freedom from John Batiste, I Get a Kick Out of You from Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga. Peaches, Right on Time, Kiss Me More, Happier Than Ever, Montero, Driver's License, Leave the Door. It's the same thing I've seen before. Record of the Year should go to the one who broke records. And I think Driver's License and Montero did that. I think to round out, just to make it, I don't know, a little more like, I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket. I'll put Montero in the Record of the Year because it's also a queer anthem, and I love that. And it's also from like a black queer man. Love that for him. And love that for me. Like, I love the song. So, and I haven't really gotten to do much with Montero except for the music video. So I think it could be him, and I would find that exciting, I guess, because it'd be different than it has been in the past. If it gets to be like Happier Than Ever, I mean, I love the song Happier Than Ever, that's a problem, but like Billie Eilish shouldn't get Record of the Year 3 years in a row. It just shouldn't happen. Billie Eilish is not the entire music industry. She's just not. Like, she's lovely, love listening to her music, love seeing her perform and talk and everything like that, but she's not the entire music industry. And I think Lil Nas X has really done a lot. And in terms of like Record of the Year versus Song of the Year, I wouldn't put Montero Call Me By Your Name as a Song of the Year, but I would say it's a Record of the Year. So with that, we've finished, and honestly, I have like very little to say. I feel underwhelmed, like in preparation for this, because I knew I was going to do this video because you guys really loved me reacting to them last year. I'm just underwhelmed. I just don't think there was anything that was like gas. I mean, the fact that Justin Bieber had so much, but Justin Bieber has been in a lot of places this year. Like, that album is very, like, there's a lot on it, and a lot of people really like the songs on it, so I'm not trying to roast it at all. I felt like this year was just like not a big thing in terms of music. Like, I was trying to figure out like what are they gonna do besides like the big pop releases. Like, I couldn't think of any like non-pop releases. And I guess we do get from Doja Cat, we do get Planet Her, which does go into some R&B directions. I mean, Woman from that album also like goes into Afro beats, and like there's a lot of different like things happening within the album. So like it could be that, but I don't know. I feel like we're here and this is what it is. I think this is the year of like, you know, we all have these projects that were made during the pandemic. And while they're exciting, it just feels like a lot of things are like the same, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know. I feel like I've had a very exciting year in terms of the music I've gotten to listen to, but I haven't listened to a lot of 2021 songs on repeat, or if it is, it's just some random song that isn't going to, you know, end up on this list at all. Like, I know it won't. So, I don't know. I'm just like, it's here, cool, exciting. But I don't know, like, if I have any strong opinions. Do you have any snubs that you were like, oh God, these people got snubbed? Or are these artists that, like, I didn't really talk about that you would love for me to really dive into? Please let me know, because I don't really have a strong opinion. The Grammys don't really matter in terms of everything. And like there's plenty of great musicians that did not get featured here that should have, if we're doing it based on like actual talent and like the really cool stuff that people were doing. But I think this reflects the year. In terms of brand new releases, I wasn't shocked by a lot of things. There was a couple I was very excited about, like If I Can't Have Love, I Want Power, which is now getting one, which hopefully she gets it. I would love for Halsey to get something because I know they really discriminated against them in the past, and I don't like that. But overall, what do you think? Do you think there was some snubs? Do you think things were right? Do your predictions and hopes match mine? Please let me know all of your thoughts down in the comments below. I really don't know if Twitter is like on fire or like the YouTube comments are on fire. I have no idea what is going to happen. I don't know. For me, I feel like it's pretty plain. I feel it's very expected. There are some things that I guess I didn't fully expect, but like, I don't know. In the grand scheme of things, it felt pretty much there. If you like this video, please like it. Please let me know what you want me to react or listen to next. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already and you'd like to be. And thanks for watching. This is TurtleStormer. Catch you later.
It's storming turtles from out of the sky. Turtles don't need to know why. Smile big, open your eyes. It's storming turtles, it's storming turtles from out of the sky. Turtles don't need to know why. Smile big, open